Okay, just press that and that.
I met this little girlie and she asked me,
Fuck. Who's calling now?
hey, what do you do?
Hello?
This is for the final Pirate and Mermaid episode.
Oh, g'day, Scott. How you going?
Brad, thanks for having me and Julie on board. I appreciate it.
That is my pleasure, mate. It's been great.
Oh, my fond farewell.
Well, don't go overboard about it, Julia.
Hello, Brad.
G'day, Kev.
Shipwrecked 17. Hey, Brad. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, mate.
Happy holidays. Hope all's well down there.
All's good.
Hope everything's going well for you and your family.
Thank you.
You asked me a question. You asked me a question.
Oh, yeah, but don't bring that up now. It's highly inappropriate, okay?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry I fucked it up.
Fuck, what up?
Shipwreck 17. It's fucking hot in here and I haven't even started. I'll be pissing sweat down my ass crack by the end of it.
Turn a fan on. We don't need to know this stuff, Jimmy.
More and more. This is a treat to do.
Oh, g'day, Gav.
Thank you, Brad.
My pleasure, mate.
Merry Christmas to you and your family, mate. I hope all is well, and thank you for this. It's been a blast.
Thank you, mate. The voice of sensibility, the one I can rely on to just keep
Right,
it above.
let's get this motherfucker recorded.
Fuck.
Bum, da, ba, bum, bum, bum.
Last week on Shipwrecked. Oh, you're right, Gav. Jesus Christ. The men and Julia the mermaid were all aboard. They weren't about to board the boat. They were all aboard. All aboard the baby. We're all aboard the pirate ship, the Pearl Necklace, after taking it by less than storm the week before and coming across the nicest pirate to have ever sailed the seven seas, Scott, a Scottish kebab shop worker from Scotland. Or you're from Glasgow, if we want to be geographically, but we probably shouldn't say that because people will visit, knock on his door and want his autograph for being so for Scott from Scotland, who got pissed during the International Talk Like a Pirate Day celebrations and bought a pirate ship off an old sea dog named Redbeard.
No, it was Alex who went through this last episode, remember? Didn't even have a beard.
Well, in that case, he bought it off a bloke named Alex, who was possibly an old sea dog, formerly known as Redbeard. Are you happy with that?
Well, it's not really that accurate, is it? He was an accountant and he had a background in gardening and garden gnome placement. You actually seem like you're making it up to sound more knowledgeable, if I'm honest.
Oh, Christ's sake, Scott, just let me have me moment. It adds to the piracy of the story. If you bought it off an actual pirate, it's more piratey than... Yeah, what are they going to think if they know you bought it off a bloke whose only worldly credentials is crunching numbers and being able to create a garden gnome wonderland in his front garden?
Well, he didn't have a front garden. He said the gnomes would get stolen. If you put them out the back, they'd be safe. It's truly amazing though if you get the chance to go into his backyard, and even better now since he's sold the ship, it'll be quite interesting to see what he does. I'm betting a large nativity scene for Christmas.
Excuse me, Scott, could I get you to give me a quick hand over here for a minute?
No worries, Gav. If you like, I could tell you about the time I stayed into Loch Ness for 3 days straight, over a period of 2 whole weeks for a month in July.
That does not make any sense at all.
Nor does buying a pirate ship, Gav. Nor does buying a ship.
Touché, Scotty, me lad. Touché.
Okay, he's a nice guy, but let me go. Thanks, Gav. Just like that, Gav saw what was happening and he swoops in for the save like a golden eagle knocking a mountain goat off a cliff, which is fairly graphic. It's a fairly graphic way to sum up what just happened, with Scott being the goat. But that's all. As I didn't mention the great heights, broken bones, and the inevitable meal made out of our kebab store semen. I shouldn't have said kebab store semen. I regret that, and now because of that, the health department will most likely get involved and shut down the kebab shop. So let's forget that and move this thing along. And we've run out of music again. It's the third week we've run out of music.
I've got it.
Jesus Christ.
No. I always do that, don't I, before it starts? Oh. Ew. Anyway, here we go. John Wilson here for your pleasure. Shipwreck 17. Here we go. Oh, good day, Brad. Good day, mate.
G'day, John.
Yep. You alright?
Yeah, I'm not too bad. We've been going for 4 minutes
Good.
so far.
Good. Glad to hear it. Guy Narrator, you okay? Good.
I'm okay, John, but just hurry this along.
Looking well. got a cup of tea as well. Pepper's on the seat, Pepper's on the couch in the back room. Well, you know, the side. I'm just giving you gold here, mate. I'm giving you fucking gold.
Oh, it's
fucking tiring, mate, I know. Okay, righto, you two. This week, after playing the part of Fletcher Christian in last week's epic performance, Gav takes command of the Pearl Necklace. Petra, who played the part of William Bligh, is still tied up to the mast. The mood on the ship is merry. The young seagull knows more than he's letting on. The show can finally start. Thank fuck for that. This was the longest. This was the longest of any week we've done. It's Christmas and it's too long. I like the music.
Why am I still tied to the mast?
Because of your behaviour the last episode. You caused them. You made John Wilson walk the plank. Now read your lines now. It starts with the P and you read the ones with the P and we'll get this fucking thing underway. It's taken 6 minutes and we... Oh my god.
Christ, that took a while, didn't it? I mean, I know love got to set the scene. I know love got to set the scene. So how does that mean I know love?
Well, you'll know love when you find it, and you'll end up with a broken heart, and that's just the circle of life and love, and that's what happens.
How have you... You must have meant you've. How have you spelt you've wrong?
Well, I've replaced the Y with an L and then used the O and taken out the U and the apostrophe after the U and then put the V and the E. So it's a simple mistake and I apologise and you've picked it up, so let's keep it moving along.
Oh, Christ, that took a while, didn't it? I mean, I know you've got to set the scene, but I can only put up with being tied to a pole for so long.
Post.
What?
It's a post. You're tied to the mast post, dude.
It's a pole, Kevin. I should know. I've been talking to him for the last 8 hours. I can't understand the fucking word he says.
He said, "This is the worst joke yet." I think he must be referring to the lengths you went to, Brad, to get a laugh out of Petra being tied to an actual polar. I mean, it can't have been cheap getting an extra in just for this one gag.
Yeah, it wasn't. I regret it now. I spent what was left of the budget. All of it. I was hoping for a bigger reaction, to be honest. But oh well, live and learn, or like they say in the English-speaking parts of Poland, live and learn.
I didn't know you spoke Polish. My mate, you are quite the box of tricks.
No, that was just a...
Dude, what was that? I can't understand this, dude. This seems real stupid.
I think he said the Polish alphabet consists of 32 letters.
No, he said, "Untie me, you idiots." Why would he be talking about the excessive amount of letters in his native alphabet?
I know. Showing off?
Look, the joke has passed and it was shit, so can you just untie me now so I can at least stretch me bloody legs? Plus, I'm sure Alphonse here. Alphonse?
What?
The fuck's an Alphon?
Alphonse. It's a name, a Polish name.
Fucking hell, this is racist. Is it?
No, he's allowed to be called Alphonse.
Does the Polish alphabet really consist of 32 letters? Fuck, I struggle with 26. When I'm doing the ABCD thing, I can only do it if I'm singing a bloody song. Alphonse. I'm pretty sure Alphonse here would like his paying ticket back to the land of traditional pole dancing, architecture and unmead.
Vodka.
Aye?
Polish are traditionally known for their vodka, where it was first made back in the 8th century and originally used for medicine, mate.
Oi, Scott, how come you know so much about the history of vodka?
Oh, I was once studying to be a physiotherapist.
I'm fairly sure the vodka's history, or the history of vodka, has nothing to do with physiotherapy.
No. Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Scott, did you become a physiotherapist?
No, I pretty much got pissed in vodka instead. Till now I'd been down on myself for wasting 4 years of my life.
And why has this moment made you feel better?
Well, I knew the origins of vodka. Here's this bloke calling us idiots.
Jesus aplacal.
Again, I've got no idea. Jesus apocalyptical.
Jesus wept.
Correct.
I once milked a cow.
So was the goings on aboard the Pearl Necklace, a less than shipshape John Wilson is getting eager to return to the vessel and or show or just to spend some time apart from Julia. The young Pronto has had enough, and an argument has started on the beachfront. Let's go to the beachfront. We're cutting across now to the beachfront.
Look, I was just saying your backside looks big in that tail, that's all I said. It was a joke. I was making a joke. I was making a joke, Pronto, wasn't I, eh? Lad?
Hey, look, John. Don't bring me into this. I'm just a kid. Just a kid who lives alone on an island. With a speedboat. And somehow, the means to survive without any parental supervision at all. When you think about it, my old man could really get nicked for neglect, though.
For what? Are you making up your own words? Do it again or you get no tea.
My old man could really get nicked for neglect over this.
Yeah, try it, mate.
John, if a woman/mermaid ever asks you, do you think my ass looks big in this tail? And you think they do, then fucking lie. I mean, surely it can't be that hard. But no, you have to come up with a joke about a donkey called Julia and act like the funny man.
Jesus, we're stuck on an island. That's what I do. I'm a comedian. Lighten the mood. For fuck's sake. I've done it all right. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. We're stuck on this island, for fuck's sake. I'm just trying to lighten the mood. It's what I do. I'm a comedian. I'm a comic. You know, if I had my choice, if I had my choice, we'd be back on the fucking pirate ship having a good old jolly up with the rest of the lads, telling jokes and stories and good old days like, yeah, when I threw the cow shit like a frisbee and hit me workmate in the eye, eh? Oh, fair in the eye. Right in the eye, eh?
That's disgusting, Joe.
Hey, Pronto.
Goodbye, mate. Look, I'll run you back out to the ship. I have to get ready. I've got some chicks coming over later.
Oh, sweet. Have you really? Look at him growing up so fast.
Island girl. Oh, hello, Pronto. Island girl, is this? Eh?
Nah, scrub turkey. I hatched a few weeks back. I was hoping to neck one for tea. Jump in, John. They'll never come down if you're here carrying on.
All right. Bye, Julia. Bye.
Piss off, John.
Love you. Okay. Drive, Pronto.
Piss off, John!
Jesus.
She always says that.
Piss off, John.
So as Pronto gets John off the beach and drops him safely back at the Pearl Nicholas, Petra and Alphonse, the Polish extra, are untied. They're untied from each other, and John is filled in on what's been going on since he's been gone. After which, he eyeballs Petra for making him walk the plank, which turns into a game of who blinks first. And Petra wins. They both shake hands, John reluctantly. Scott grabs a pocket-sized fiddle and hands out a few percussion instruments he bought from a novelty shop before he left the mainland. And the makeshift band plays some music while John and Petra dance a little jig.
Fucking idiot, Brad. Honest to God.
Hey!
Oh, you got the dance. Well done. Oh, they're going close. They're dancing very, very closely. A little bit dirty dancing there. John and Petra. That tension between them has to come out sometimes. Goodness me, look at that. Look at him. He's got his arm right up there. Oh, good lift. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, dear.
If you really want to get the women, you do this.
Oh, God.
Petra, the music stopped, mate.
Should we?
Petra.
Lads, should we leave them
music
to
stopped.
it? Should we leave them to dance? Very intimate approach to dance.
2 balls above me. Teraz moć mieć mój płótności.
Oh, spot on. I couldn't have said it better myself. Except for the fact that we don't say spot on here in America. I like spot on. I like to say spot on. It sounds really cool and sophisticated. Oh, spot on, dude. Spot on. I could not have said it better myself.
What did he say?
Not sure, dude. I was just hoping. No, fuck. I was just hoping. I was just hopped. I'm fucking hopped up. I was just hopped up after the song and agreeing with shit I had no idea about. I've always been like that.
He said that was fun, referring to the song and dance, and now can I have my payment, which I guess is the money you owe him, Brad? Do you owe him? Zloty? So euros. I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'll just go and get it. I'll just hang on. What are you doing in here? Well, I was minding my own business for a start, but I was just getting changed and I slipped and I came across a greased up carrot and it had the trousers down and it just circumstantially it went, oh Christ! And I was just down here trying to transubstantiating some of the blood of Christ and the bread. And, yeah, fair enough. You don't have to go into it like the carrot obviously did. You haven't got any money, have you? No, I'm still waiting to get paid for this narration bullshit. Well, you'll get paid. You just go back out there and don't tell them you've seen me. Well, you don't tell them about the carrot if you... And you keep it all behind closed doors and it'll bring the show down if you do. It'll bring the show down. So. Yeah, right. Off you go. All right, lads. There's nothing to see back there behind those doors. No, I'll just get back to the... Carry on.
Okay then, is anyone interested in what I've been up to? I'll give you a hint. I've made a fishing rod out of a piece of bamboo I found in the bulkhead, and a lure I made out of a silver spoon and a single drop of jam I found in the galley, and I've thrown it out the back of the boat to catch us some fish to eat. Can anyone guess?
Fishing?
Ah, Christ, yes. How did you get it, first guess?
You told us the whole story. You took the guesswork right out of it. There's absolutely nothing to guess.
Oh, and I suppose you think you know everything then, John Wilson? Like the time I said my prayers before I hopped into bed with my fingers crossed, and dreamt of naked ladies touching my upper half, and woke up outside with the piglets trying to milk my nipples? I suppose you know that story too, do you?
Well, I do know, Tosser.
Oh, Christ! How does he do it?
You just told him, Jim.
Every time! It's trickery, John Wilson! Trickery! I think he's a witch. String him up, Ron! Start a fire! Let's end this once and for all! I can't walk around here tolerating witchcraft!
What the fuck is he on about this time?
Are you sure he doesn't need medication? I've got a small kit downstairs.
There's no need to get changed, Scott. And, Skimpy's not going to win you any friends on this ship.
Boys, I don't want to startle you, but Jimmy's starting a fire, and I don't want to point out the obvious, but she's a wooden vessel, and you do the maths. But do the maths quickly, because I'm not prepared for a massive I'm not prepared for a massive ship fire this episode. So especially after the character incident. So
honest to God, Jimmy bloody Poodle. Master of nonsense. Well, I mean, it is a bloody wonder that boy's able to put his shoes on in the morning. I guarantee he's got Velcro shoes. I guarantee he doesn't have any zipper or buttons. I bet his pants are all elasticated. Fucking hell.
The fire, don't forget the fire.
Oh, fuck, Jimmy, put the fire out. Christ. Kev, don't let him do that.
I tried to tell him not to, but he won't fucking listen to a word I say when he's like this. Somebody, stop me from pounding on the kitchen table while I'm saying these lines. It could affect everything. It could screw everything up, said panicked and frustrated. Oh my God. That ought to be enough.
Get away from me, Jim. Christ, I'm not a fucking witch. I'm gonna put it into your hat, have I? What kind of shit is that?
Who sat on the poop deck again?
That was me again. Sorry. I keep thinking that's what it's for. I'll clean it up.
Clean it up. It's filthy. It stinks.
I'll get you, John. You can't hide in your broom cupboard forever, you know. Ron, pass me a shovel.
He's not a witch.
I stand your back, Gav. Just a party game. Carry on.
He's not a witch, Jim. There is no way he's a witch. One spell would fix those fucking ears right. I don't know, fucking. He is not a witch.
sheep's clothing, Gavin. Ron, I said pass me the... Oh, one shovel. Thank you, Ron.
We just interrupt the program to let you know that due to problems beyond our control, we've lost the next 2 lines from Julia the Mermaid. Fortunately, we have a voiceover actor who can do a really good Scottish accent, Paula Cremma. Unfortunately, she's joined by Dave, Ron and Shirley. You'll hardly know the difference. Thank you for your patience.
Sorry, mermaid, but did you mean to put a comma in between the words this and shit and then put a question mark? Because if you did, then the answer is yes. Just have a wash in the water. It'll be okay.
And then we'll do one closer. Ron.
Oh! What is this shit?
Sorry, mermaid.
Ron. Can you stop jiggling just while she says this?
But
we're recording. We're in the
No,
studio.
you thought we were having a conversation.
Stop making noise. Stop making noise, Ron.
Now everyone wants
Go.
to know. Oh! What is this shit?
He's still doing it. Can you just stop for like 2 seconds, Ron? Can't believe it. Yeah. Yep.
He's got to do it.
Then we'll do it the hard way.
Hey Julia, it's Brad.
All right, Brad.
You're not bad. Sorry to bother you. I know you're really busy with Christmas and all that, but can you just do them 2 shit in the water lines, please? Because I tried to get a voiceover actor, but it ended up in a big fight. Long story, but it's just 2 lines. If you could do them, it'd be great.
Because I'm like amazing at acting and that?
Yeah, you're brilliant. I'll just keep the phone going. Just do them now while I'm on the phone.
Oh yeah, bitches wanna be me. Oh, what's this shit?
Sorry, mermaid, but did you mean to put a comma in between the words this and shit and then put a question mark? Because if you did, then the answer is yes. Just have a wash in the water. It'll be okay.
Oh yuck, it's shit from John Wilson on the island. Shit from Jimmy out here.
Fucking hell. It's Julian yabbity yabber in one ear, Jimmy yabbity yabbity yabber yabber in the other ear. I can't fucking win this week. Can't fucking win.
Well, to be fair, John, you've got everyone in both ears all the time with those fucking satellite dishes on the side of your head. You look like Prince Charles's shadow. You look like the FA Cup. You look like an anorexic Dumbo.
Yeah, well...
And I beat you in a stare-off. Don't forget.
Yeah, well, the fucking fly flew in me eye. And I was forced to blink, you fucking knob jockey.
Black nurse no lazy.
Oh, fuck off, Noddy.
Jesus Christ.
So is witchcraft. Small, newly formed bands, voiceovers called in from other countries, and general all-round acts of walliness are displayed on and off the Pearl Necklace, a small beach in Papua New Guinea. An inquisitive young fellow finds a ripe banana and checks to see if the coast is clear, then nips off into the jungle singing Tiffany's 1987 cover of the Tommy James song, I Think We're Alone Now. Needless to say, we won't go into that one, unlike the banana and the carrot. Oh, Jesus. Right, so, okay, so as the breeze ruffles the feathers on the young seagull's underbelly and wingtips, he gives a squawk out to let the crew know there's a boat approaching. It looks like the border patrol. It has a crew of 1, a weathered-looking man with a sleepy eye and a mustache. He smells of rum mixed with 60 days at sea without a tub. He's short, and his shirt is stained with sweat. It has Miguel, handwritten in black permanent marker, just above the pocket. He ties up the boards. He ties up and boards the necklace. The Polish man goes to speak, then realizes he has no lines. The men all laugh at my joke.
No lines.
Right banana.
Oh, Narrator, you really sucked him in.
Welcome aboard the ship. Miguel. And what can we do for you on this fine day, sir?
Hello. As your captain has already stated, I am Miguel. I am the law out here on the sea. I am the one who makes the rules. I am the one who breaks the rules. I answer to no one.
Excuse me, Miguel?
Yes!
You have your fly open on your pants.
Oh, thank you.
Hey, Pedro, could you point us in the right direction so we can get the fuck out of here?
Look, sorry to interrupt, but you wouldn't have a phone you could call my boss on and tell him maybe a bit late for work, would you, pal?
Oh, who put this fucking fishing lure out the back? It's hooked me in the tail.
What is going on here? I run the sea. This is my neck of the woods. Didn't you hear that, bitch?
Oh, yes, this is exciting. We shall eat well tonight, men. Miguel, you should stay for tea. It could be a fucking tuna. Or a dolphin like the Japanese eat. It's a luxury over there, you know. It is delicate, fine, dining. They prepare them straight out of the water, or even still in the water, with a club or just killed by shock because they're so scared of the slaughter. Oh, they are the masters of preparation. They even harpoon whales still to make more room for dolphins. They really love marine mammals. Especially on the plate.
Jimmy! Is that you fucking idiot?
Swim away from the line, mermaid lady. I've got a massive fish on the line.
You've caught Julie, you fucking idiot.
Pass me the gimbal belt, Ron. I wish I had a game chair. It's a big one, boys.
What the fuck is a gimbal belt? Little help? I got no idea, guys.
I wouldn't worry about it, Cav. He'll realise it's Julia in a minute.
Get a fucking gaff, Ronald.
Fucking kill you, Jimmy Poodle! Ah!
I think you've caught a mermaid.
Get back, Miguel. Ron, keep him back. I come from a family of fishermen. I'm fourth generation, so I know what I'm doing. Ah, fuck it! Fucking hell! Well done, you dickhead! You come on the boat, stand too close with your big words, and look what happens. Fuck it! Fucking get off! Get him off!
What?
You heard? I said get off! Gav, you tell him. Order him off the ship, please. I can't have him here anymore. God damn it, that was a fish of a lifetime. Oh, Jesus, nailed to a cross in the desert with no sunscreen or fucking hat. I'm so frustrated right now.
Okay, listen here, party boys. It's time to turn the stereo off.
This is not the Wild West, Miguel. You can't just breeze on here like the Lone Ranger and threaten myself and my odd yet loyal bunch of somewhat overexcited hombres and expect to get the attention you so dearly crave. With an attitude like this, now pass me the gun before I make a request for your dismissal.
Gav, how and via who can you request his dismissal?
I'm not so sure. I'm using the old bluff technique. It usually works every time. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, the seagull's dead. You just killed off the seagull.
There you go, my friends. Who else wants to end up like the seagull?
Eat soup, mate.
Fucking hell! You idiot!
What the fuck was that? You missed him by 3 feet.
Oh no. I've never been good at throwing stuff, especially cans of soup. Very inaccurate. That's what they'd say when I was a kid. Very, very inaccurate. There goes that inaccurate kid. Hopeless.
Then why would you run out and try it now, Custard Arm? Why would you wait till this point in time to think, I know, I'll give it a fucking pop?
Oh, piss off, mate. At least I gave it a crack, which is more than I can say for...
What the hell? If one more of you fuckwits tries anything, I'm shooting the Irish bloke.
Good one, Brad. Now the gun's pointed at me. What kind of stupid manoeuvre was that intended to be?
I pulled my groin. I was trying to kick the gun out of his hand with one of them... with one of those kicks that Daniel LaRusso did in Karate Kid 1. Oh, fuck it. I thought I had him. Fuck.
Again, you missed him by a mile. Your depth perception is really bad, man. I sound like such a really critical fuckhead in all these things.
Yeah, stop being such a critical fuckhead, Kev. Oh, I was doing my best, mate.
I really should try to be nicer.
It wouldn't hurt.
Again, Brad, you missed him by a mile. Your depth perception is really bad. Perhaps you need glasses as well as aids.
Wait, what?
Excuse me, Miguel, sir. Would you mind if I went to the toilet? I'm really busting. Can't hold it on any longer.
Hang on. Why did you turn and wink at the rest of the crew after you said that?
'Cause I always do that from now on. It's like a nervous condition I've had since the last sentence. It'd be discrimination to not allow me because of it.
Well, okay then. But no funny business.
Hey. Imagine if he come back dressed as a clown, eh? After this bloke said about the funny biz. Forget it. Look, I don't mind saying it, mate, but you're pissing, shitting the vibe. We had a good vibe going on here, mate. I mean, you've got to learn to, mate, listen, you've got to learn to relax, mate. You've got to.
I'm back. Thank you for that.
Psst. Scott! What did you do, Scott?
I walked over to where his boat's tied up and I went to the toilet on his rope.
Scott, I've got to say, mate, you've got the loudest whisper on the planet. Carry on.
You went over there and all you did was piss on the rope.
Yeah, so now when he unties his boat, he'll end up with piss in his hands.
Oh, I can't believe it. I can't fucking believe it.
Hey! Will you two shut up?
You're a fucking idiot.
Now, what I want from you is some cash for being in my waters. So empty all of your pockets.
But none of us have anything in our pockets. In fact, I ate my pocket liners about 78 episodes ago. Yeah, they were covered in some hallucinogenic chocolate. Oh, that would blew my mind. Goodness me, I was off my tits. Oh, God, it was lovely. God, I wish I had. Wouldn't it be nice? Flattered. It was lovely.
I have. Here. I want it back. You hear me? I want it back.
My good God. Who is this? She is so beautiful. She's... Is this a drawing of a tennis ball with a hole cut in it?
But you keep a hand-drawn picture of Wilson's sister in your pocket?
Yes. Oh, Jesus, the nights are long on the island. I'm only human. I'm only human. Oh, how I long to see Wilson's sister. And Wilson's sister's sisters one more time. And I've dreamt about it, you know. I know it's crazy, but that's what love is. It's sometimes crazy, and crazy says that one day, just one day, I'll hold my balls again.
Man, I'm not kidding. She's fucking hot. I mean, oh yeah. Oh yes, baby. Let your daddy bring you home again. Looks like I'll be the next one slipping off to the little boys' room if you catch my drift.
You just try it.
Well, she is kind of cute. Maybe you should... It's okay, Jimmy. I'm using bluff.
You do realize I can hear you loudly whispering everything you whisper, right?
Oh, really? Oh. Really?
Bless you, fucker!
That's Julia, yeah. What's going on? I gotta figure this out.
Hey, Julia, did you see how I set him up?
How the hell did that happen? Motherfucker. Don't fuck me with that seat. Fuck Julia, yes. Yes.
Bloody hell, she's hit Jimmy and Miguel with the ukulele. Quick, check the seagull. Ta-da!
Fuck me, he's alive? I thought he was shot.
You crafty cunt.
Hey, it was all planned.
What, the whole thing? With Miguel boarding the ship and all that?
No, just the bit where the young seagull dropped out of the sky. It's a trick I taught him ages ago for if he was getting attacked by a hawk or any birds of prey or anything like that, or just if he wanted to impress some chicks. Turns out today it actually helped save the day.
No, it didn't.
Yes, he did.
It didn't even remotely help save the day. It just dropped off the sky and hit the deck. That's all it did.
He's right, you know. If anything, it probably added to the problem, caused people to get worked up, angry, which causes judgment to slip, and inevitably stupid decisions are made, and someone could have been hurt or even killed.
Yeah, but were they?
No buts.
Sorry, Mr. Christian.
All right, lass. I see you came through and saved the day then.
Well, someone had to know, didn't they? Bunch of twats that you are.
Tell me, how did you get up there, here on the ship?
Strung up her body. I may not look it, but I am quite strong. I just got onto that other boat and pulled myself up the rope the gunman used to tie his boat to this one. I nearly didn't make it. The rope was all wet up at this end, and I nearly slipped off, but held on tight, and here I am.
Oh, you'd have been pissed if you slipped.
Come on, Scott, don't take the piss. Sorry, Flower.
Is there something I should know about over here?
Hey, they're just relieved it's all over.
Julia, you look tired. Come over and sit on this stool.
Gav, that's not even funny.
He's right, Gav. You didn't have to take it down a notch. Now it's just...
Thank you, Gav. At least there's one gentleman on board.
Oh, sorry, Gav. I thought you meant... Never mind.
So, should we time to the poll?
Good was it?
Oh, goodbye, Alphonse. Was it Alphonse? Alphonse. Alphonse? Alphonse or Alphonse? Alfonso? Alphonse? I can't remember. PetraChelli. Alphonse or Alphonse?
Oh, fucked if I know. I just made it up. Could have been John for all I know.
Hey, that doesn't sound Polish.
No, he's from Cumbria, Kev.
Goodbye, Goodbye, Alphonse. Goodbye, Alphonse. Or whatever your name. Oh, I don't know.
Fuck's sake.
So as the men are saved by the good lady of the ocean, and the pole swims off into the distance, Jimmy comes to, and the young seagull gives out a squawk to acknowledge the victory the crew have had in overpowering what seemed like, at the time, a crazed gunman who was about to kill someone at the drop of a hat. Or maybe not. Maybe he was just lonely and wanted to be involved, and maybe the gun was just a toy. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Fuck, is he... I think he's dead. Oh, fuck. Can we get another... Jesus. Can we get another seagull in here? ASAP or ASAP or... Jesus Christ. Oh, sorry. Sorry, folks. Just some technical difficulties here we're sorting out. And, yes, he'll do the trick. He looks just like the last one. Can you get rid of the core... this one. Oh, of course, get rid of this one so that the others don't... Thank you. Okay. So as the gun is safely put away, the fake gun, the pearl necklace sails by itself as it's done since the crew took over. And Scott yells out,
"Land ho!"
Oh, me head! Did he say lamb? I'd love a lamb. I had one when I was a child and called him Fleecy. He was my best friend. I would dress up and call myself Little Bo Peep, and we would play... Oh, fucking hell. And we would play in the paddock for hours.
You guys would play in the paddock for hours. God, you people with your freaky terms for shit. I don't know what a paddock is, but it sounds like something you would do with S&M, and you need a safe word to get out of.
The stuff I read. Jesus. Who else would read that? Or at least do it as well? My best friend.
That sounds very familiar. What happened to it?
Who? The lamb? Oh, I know. I lost him. I didn't know where to find him.
But you said it was in a paddock.
Yeah, so?
Well, it'd be fenced. It wouldn't have gone that far, would it?
Look, I'd really like if you'd stop dragging up the past.
Well, to be fair, you did mention it, Jim.
Okay, so I done some things I'm not proud of. Let's just leave it at that.
You shagged a lamb?
I have sex with the furniture.
What? You shagged...
No, you fucking idiot. I dressed him up in a fox skin and set him free because I thought he deserved to live a free life and not end up as a Sunday roast on some stranger's dinner table. I couldn't have lived with myself if something so tragic had happened to Fleecy. Fucking Fleecy. What a name.
So, what happened?
I helped him through the fence, and the farmer next door sort of shot him, thinking he was a fox. I crawled through and I got him, and we ate him for dinner the following Saturday. He was delicious.
Hang on, let me get this straight. Jesus Christ!
All right, we're going down. Save yourselves, narrators and seagulls
Ship's
first.
on the ground!
Oh, yes! Oh, this better be the mainland. I can't wait. Cold beer, some air products, some normal conversation without people saying Jesus wept at the end of each sentence. It's been a long time coming and it's been fun, guys, and all, but I am out of here. Stir it up, Ips.
Oh, this is the moment of truth, I guess. Back to reality, public life, the stares, the comments. I can't see this being good at all.
Ah, come on, Ron. It'll be okay. I've got this mate who has a travelling circus, and he'll give you a job. I guarantee it. Because, you know, I mean, look at you.
Oh, fuck off, dude. See, this is exactly the opposite of what I need.
It's what?
Dude, it's not what I need right now, you know? It's not what I need right now. I need...
Perfect! I've got a mate who owns a bakery.
Hey, that'll pull in the old dough. Hey, Kev, Jimmy. Hey, I said that will...
Yes, we heard.
We heard, yes. Very good, John. Now, if you could pull it together for 2 seconds while I try and lift Ron's spirits.
Yes, Jimmy, you're quite right. Let's get down there and see the damage of the boat, and find out where we've ended up. It looks nice. Looks very nice and welcoming. I've seen pictures of these in the old holiday brochures. Hey, Kev. They'd like you here, but fuck it, I've done it going again. Kev, they'd like. Fucking hell, who writes this? They'd like. Kev, they'd like you here by the looks of it. You'd fit right in like an old hand in a glove. Is that okay? Kev, they'd like you down here by the looks of it. So you'd fit right in, like an old hand in a glove. Oh.
Julia, would you care to join me in the life raft?
Why, thank you, Gav.
Gents, would you like to hop on board?
Cheers, Gav.
Oh, cheers, Gav.
Thanks, mate.
Nice one, Mr. Wonker. Oh, I don't want to sit beside John. He keeps scratching himself and smelling his fingers.
Jimmy, move your hand. Twat.
Imagine if Brad fell in and drowned. He'd be all like, good day, mate. I'm drowning. He'd be like that until he drowned.
It's horrible, Jimmy. I'm sitting right next to you, you dickhead. Note to self, Jimmy gets bummed by a monkey in next episode. Full stop.
Sorry, Brad.
It's been really nice sailing with you all. Feel free to drop by for a kebab if you're ever in Glasgow.
Oh, yes.
20% off, no bother.
You're not at all worried about the pearl necklace?
No, you boys can keep her. I think my days at sea are over, to be truthful.
Oh, fuck me. Jesus, for fuck's sakes, you'll never guess where we've ended up.
Ooh, this sounds exciting.
This is it, boys. And girl, of course, Julian.
Do you think we'll make the paper at all? Wouldn't that be exciting? Hey, we made the paper. I was in the paper, the World Globe, working my way up. It's only a local paper, but you got to start somewhere, haven't you? Perhaps they'd make a movie, that sort of thing. That'd be exciting, wouldn't it? Kevin Costner would probably play me, I would have thought.
Yeah, like Tom Hanks did with special effects. They could take out my legs. Hey, this could be good.
The one where he was a shrimp boat captain?
No. The other one.
I know, the one where he's got AIDS.
What?
I said the one where he's got AIDS.
What?
Fuck off.
Oh, my sides.
We're back on the same fucking island.
Oh, Jesus wept.
So as Kev takes liberty on saying Jesus wept, the day comes to an end and the boys end up back on the same island they landed on all those moons ago. Miguel is taken and tied up to a palm tree for safekeeping, and a helicopter is called to take Scott and Julia back to the mainland. The boys are a bit disappointed in one hand, but in another, it's nice to be back home. The new seagull is prompted to act like he knows where he is, and a group of soldier crabs salute the return of the Island 5. That is, it's hard to tell if they did or didn't. We just assume that they put their little crab hands up above their eyes and done the respectful thing. Let's hope they did. The distant sounds of a chopper is heard, and Jimmy finds a flare gun inside the life raft. He's set for a glorious farewell to our Scottish friends and Miguel, who just between me and you, we may not have seen the last of.
Julia, Scott, it's been lovely.
Oh, I'm going to miss you lot.
I love you, Julia.
Fuck off, John.
Julia, I love you. I do love you. Don't take it the wrong way.
Hey, Kevin, if you want to sell your dingo skin singlet, I'll give you top dollar. Nice meeting you all. Don't forget to drop by the kebab shop. See ya.
Can I get on the helicopter?
No, mate, no. Keep your hands down, though. The propeller, no, you can't. You got to stay here. We need you here, mate. You'll understand why one day. It's not the propeller, the rotor. I meant the rotor. Technical terms.
This is weird.
Can I pop back in if I'm round these parts by chance again?
Absolutely not, lass. Fuck off.
Goodbye. I'll miss you.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Julia. I'm sorry. I am sorry. We've made we'll all miss you. We'll miss you.
Oh dear, that's too wonderful to be true. Oh, it's going to be so hard to say goodbye. I love you all too. Goodbye, John Wilson. Oh, don't cry. You'll rust so dreadfully. Here's your oil can. Goodbye.
Oh well, I was surprised the fucking thing could get off the ground. Oh, alright, hang on. Go straight me place. Oh well, I was surprised the fucking thing got off the ground with the old jabber. You know, I'll miss those two. I'll miss them too. I will.
Well, suppose we've still got them 2 boats, and at least one of them's not run aground. So if thank Christ rode Miguel, eh? Jimmy, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get this safety off for the goodbye fireworks. Come on, you cunt, you. I think I got it all right.
Well, fuck me senseless, Jesus fucking whips!
Well, that's it then. It's hot. To explain what just went on, Jimmy's set off a flare gun and he's hit the helicopter and he's brought the helicopter down and he's hit the fuel tank on Miguel's patrol boat and blown up the 2 vessels in the helicopter and blown them all to Kingdom Come. Actually, I can't remember Miguel getting on the helicopter. Oh, well, he must have, or did he?
He's right, you know. I don't even think there's a real island. Dun 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 dun!
Next week on Shipwrecked. All goes back to normal, except the helicopter and the 2 boats. We can't be putting that back together because it's all exploded and bits and pieces of it all, it's all over the place. Jimmy finds a wife, Kevin grows new legs, Gav opens a drama school, John gets a job driving a bus, Brad starts a fish run, and Petra releases a hair care product range. So join all of us. Join us all. I'm back on it except for Julia and Scott with the bits and pieces everywhere. This is a bit morbid. So join us all and for all this and not much more. Next week's another next week's a fucking hell. Next week on another exciting episode of Shipwrecked.
See, Scott says, "Hey Kev, if you ever want to sell your dingo skin singlet, I'll give you top dollar. Nice meeting you all. Don't forget to drop by the kebab shop." See, he directly addresses me, but I don't have any response to that. But here's the thing. I'm going to admit this to everybody, or just Brad. At this point in this series, I still have no idea what a singlet is, and I've not bothered to look it up. I thought I'd just play through it and see how it works out. Merry Christmas, brother.